And I understand the writers going, we want more because they're getting a lot of money. They're making a lot of money. The Discovery CEO, this guy David Zaslav, $250 million last year. He did well. How did he make that much money? What happened over there? Who even watches Discovery? There's got to be something else. He's got to have something else going on. Is he Warner? He's Warner Brothers too, right? Discovery CEO, David Zaslav. What does he do? Can't just be Discovery.
Yeah, he was. Oh, yeah, so it's Warner Bros. Discovery.
Yeah. Well, of course. Okay.
Movies.
He's the CEO of Warner Brothers, and all these writers are mad, and I get it. And Adam Conover's going, why does he have the money and I don't? I did the show where I talk about people's water. I understand that. Because I do the show where I talk about where people's water comes from, and that's good. But he's going to have a little more than you. But I think Conover should be given more money for the show he did about what it was the Adam Ruins Everything, where he'd go in and somebody would go, I think, I don't know what that, he would like expose things. He'd be like, the suburbs are racist. And people would be like, okay. And then he would tell you how. And that's fun. That's fun. And it's funny. It's funny and it's fun. And that's the type of programming people will pay to see. That's what I pay to see. When I'm sitting at home after a long day, I want to know about how racist the suburbs are. That's fun. Get the family, gather around. This is great content. So, hey, I want them all to make money, these writers. I do. And it's not, I know that I'm being satirical here, but I want everyone to be okay. But David Zaslav is more productive than many of you, because I know some of you. And I think the CEO of Warner Brothers is probably more productive than you. Okay? What if they got tough? What if, like, Zaslav and these guys started getting tough and going, like, let's send people down to the picket lines with bats? Wouldn't this be crazy if it got like that? It would be nuts.
It would be entertaining.
No one cares less about this strike than America, but they should. Because shows like Outer Banks, which is about people in North Carolina that are kind of like hot pirates. But it's a show about, it's like Beverly Hills 90210, but they're poor. And they live in North Carolina. Someone's writing that. Some genius. Some genius is writing that. So I'm just saying, you're barking up the wrong artificial intelligence tree, because ChatGPT might be able to do that. They might be able to write Outer Banks. You have no idea. They might give you an Outer Banks script. Can you get an Outer Banks script up right now? I'm just going to see if ChatGPT can do it. I bet they can do it. Outer Banks is one of the biggest shows on Netflix. It is a tremendously popular show with the young demo, the Taste Cluster, just like Wednesday or any of these other shows that are atrocious. Now, is this Outer Banks?
This is the pilot, yeah.
Okay, this is the pilot. It won't work if you don't apply yourself. Okay, so here's what's happening. A teenage kid stands with his heels over the edge of a balcony without a railing. Behind him, we see the curve of the coastline, moonlight on the dark ocean. The kid is holding a beer can, wearing a t-shirt that reads, "Bad Brains." A neck gaiter around his head gives him a surfy Unabomber vibe. This is John B., a combo plate of Lloyd Dobler, Ferris Bueller, and Matt Dillon from The Outsiders. 2 parts eccentric nonconformist, 1 part angry young man. I'm in already. It won't work if you don't apply yourself. It's like all that went to the same pep talk training camp. A friend, Pope, 16, African-American, love child of Mr. Spock and a deadpan comedian, watches laconically. If you fall, you have a 12.5% chance of living. John B., then I won't fall. And I am applying myself, just not the way they want. Boom. Can ChatGPT do this? can Chat GPT do this? Because if it can, you're all in the street. You're all going to be in the street. Now, I don't want you to be in the street. I want them to pay you fairly. That's why I was with David Zaslav last night. We were at the Beverly Hills Hotel, and he goes, can we use a non-lethal gas on them? I said, David, yes, but absolutely. He goes, because I don't like seeing them outside my office. And I go, absolutely. I go, but, David, let's think about this for a second. He goes, non-lethal. I go, I understand that. He goes, just disorients them. And then I called I texted Reed Hastings. I said, me and David are thinking about a non-lethal disorienting gas. And he goes, LOL. And he was with Ted. And he goes, LOL, having